struggle of 27 years. Welcome back to Mr. Noor Data Hub. Today we go beyond the bars. We are stepping into the 27-year nightmare that forged Nelson Mandela into a global icon. Robben Island was not just a prison. It was a factory of dehumanization. When Mandela arrived, the regime wanted to break his spirit. They took away his name, replacing it with a number, 46664. He wasn't a man anymore. He was a statistic in a concrete box. Let's talk about the reality of his daily life. Every single morning, Mandela was forced into the lime quarry. For hours, he broke rocks under a scorching, blinding sun. The white lime dust didn't just coat his clothes, it burned his eyes. The guards knew this. They watched him suffer, hoping the dust would destroy his vision. And it did. Years of exposure caused permanent damage to his eyes. And the food? The diet was designed to keep them weak. For years, Mandela and his fellow prisoners were fed a meager ration of mealie pap, corn porridge, often infested with worms. They were denied blankets, denied letters, and denied the basic dignity of human contact. The guards were brutal. They used humiliation as a weapon. They would deliberately spill their food or throw their letters into the dirt, laughing while the prisoners watched. But here is where the story shifts. Instead of hating his captors, Mandela started a silent war. He realized that if he lost his temper, the guards won. So he turned his prison cell into a classroom. This became known as the University of Robben Island. Mandela and his comrades used smuggled scraps of paper to write their political manifestos. They debated strategy in whispers while breaking rocks. They learned the Afrikaans language, the language of their oppressors, not to serve them, but to understand their deepest fears and strategies. Mandela discovered the ultimate truth. A prisoner can be more powerful than the warden if the prisoner's mind remains free. He didn't just survive the 27 years, he conquered them. He chose to forgive, not because he forgot the pain, but because he knew that holding on to hate was letting the prison walls follow him for the rest of his life. This is the man the world remembers, not the prisoner in the lime quarry, but the legend who walked out of those gates to unite a divided nation. If you are moved by the strength it takes to turn 27 years of suffering into the foundation of a nation's freedom, join us in our journey. Subscribe to Mr. Noor Data Hub, because in the next part, we will discuss the final days of his captivity and the moment he walked out to change history forever.